Good morning, African Stars International School Grade 5 learners. Welcome to your Mathematics Term 2, Lesson 6. Okay, and our topic for today is the same topic we have been dealing with, which is measurement. Okay, we're talking about measurements of length, mass, and capacity. Okay, but for today we are going to look at Unit 4, which is problem solving. Okay, but before we move on, let us look at solutions to previous exercise. Okay. The first exercise, which is 7.6 on page 104, says calculate. Here we are just calculating, subtracting these measurements of length. Okay, we know how to subtract decimal number even. Just pick a pen. We know, so we can easily do this. We can say this is equal to 7, without using a calculator even, 7.4 meter minus 3.98 meter. Okay, let me just erase that unit. Okay, take a pen. Okay, now your units should be in the same line down on the line. Then from there you can bring down the m down. Just even your answer has to be in meters, but here it's like we have a 0, there's nothing here. That means you can even put a 0 here, there's nothing. Then say 0 minus 8, that is not possible. Come and borrow. You left with a 3 now, then you have 10 now. If you put one here, you say 10 minus 8, sorry, 10 minus 8 is 2. Okay, then you say 3 minus 9 is not possible again. Come and borrow from 7, and left with a 6. Then now we have 13. Okay, 13 minus 9, that is 4. Okay, the decimal point should come down there. Yeah. Okay. Then 6 minus 3, that is 3. Okay, that means our answer here is 3.42 meter. Okay, and then we go to the next exercise. We are calculating here, but now we are multiplying. Let me just do this here. We are multiplying that mass, which is 4.2 kg. This kg is supposed to be kg, sorry, and a k here. Okay, 2.4 kg multiplied by 2. Okay, don't forget the unit. Multiply by, is it by 2? Yes, by 2. Okay, the formula underline. The unit, you should always bring them down. Okay, then you say 2 multiplied by 2 is what? 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. Okay, and then from there you can even bring down the units down. The units, you can bring it down. Then say 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. That means here we are getting there. We are getting 4.8 kilograms. Okay, and then we go to the last one where we are dividing now. Okay, here we are dividing this capacity. Okay, this can say this is equal to 4. Then can use wrong division even here. Okay, 333.28 liter. Means we are dividing that by 4. Okay, the units can always even put it up there. Then you say, can 4 goes to 3? No. Can 4 goes into 13? Yes. 4 goes into 13 3 times. Okay, then you say 3 times 4, that is 12. Then you subtract. Okay, 13 minus 12 is 1. You bring the 3 down. Okay, again we have 13. You know that the same thing you did 4 going to 13 3 times. Okay, 3 times 4, that is 12. You subtract 13 minus 12 is 1. Okay, the decimal point should go up. Okay, the decimal point come here, you only bring down the next digit, which is 2, then we have 12 again. Okay? And say 4 goes in 12 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay? Minus, get 0. Let me put the 0 there. Remember, we have another digit here, you bring it down. The 8, you bring it down. Then we have 8 now. 0, 8 is just 8. 4 go into 8, that is 2 times. 2 times 8 is, 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, that's a 8. Then you subtract, and then you get a 0. That means your answer is 33.32 liters. Okay. Okay. Now let's move on with our lesson. Okay. Like I told you, today we are going to look at problem solving. Okay. So here we are going to solve problems that involve measurements of length, mass, or even capacity. Okay. So to solve problem solving, they say you should first read the problems carefully and then decide which operation to use. Okay. We have 4 basic operations now. To solve your problem, first you need to understand it, then you decide which operation, whether you're going to add to get your answer, or you're going to subtract, divide, or multiply. Okay. Now let's look at these examples. Okay. These 2 examples. Now the first one says the school's long jump records for under 12s. Like for under 12, this is the age now. Only learners who are under 12 can take part. Is 4 meter 9 centimeter. Okay, that's the school record. Okay? Or it's like this, the highest one now. John jumped a distance of 3 meter 15 centimeter. Okay, full stop here. Just say told that John jumped a distance of 3 meters, 15 centimeter. Now we need to calculate how much he has to improve to beat the record. Okay, we know that the record is here. What you can do here, you can see that you have to subtract. We want to find how much distance left to get here, to get to 4 meter 9 centimeter. Okay, you can just say to get that, you can just say this is equal to, therefore this, to get, you subtract 4 meter, you know how to subtract 9 centimeter. You don't need to convert them even here. Minus 3 meter 15 centimeter. Okay, 15 centimeter. So then you underline. Okay, but need to be careful here. This 9 should be in the same line. It's not really in the same line with. Okay, let me just correct that. Okay, because here is 15. This 9 should be in the same line as 5. Okay, it should be here, somewhere here. It's like now here you have 0. That's why. Okay, that's 9 centimeters. Still the same. Then we say 9 minus 5. That is 4. Okay, then you say 1 means 0 minus 1. That's not possible. Then come and borrow here. You have 3. Okay, that's a 3 there. Then you have 10. Now 10 minus 1 is 9. 3 minus 3 is just 0. That means you only need to improve, or the difference is just 94 centimeter. Okay, then we go to number 2. Number 2 says It's another problem solving. It says a diesel tank on a farm contains 500 liters of diesel. The farm's truck takes 70 liters of diesel to fill. Okay, like to fill. Okay. Now we need to calculate how many times can you fill, or the farmer now, can he fill his truck from the tank, from this 500 liter tank of diesel. Okay, how many times and how many liters will be left in the tank. Okay, what you can do here, you can see that already we have to divide. Okay, because we are looking for how many times can he fill his tank, from like how many times can 70 goes into 500 liter. So you have to divide. Okay, can use wrong division. 70. Okay, can even forget about the units for now, can leave them out. 500 divided by 70. Okay, it's the same thing when you are saying 550 divided by 7, if you can say this zero. Okay, but don't need to confuse. Then can 70 go into 550? No. Then add the 0. Now 70 goes into 500 how many times? Okay, so 70 can go there 7 times. Okay, 7 times 7. Then say 7 times 70 is what? That is 490. 490. Okay, then you underline, you subtract. Okay, 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 9, that is not possible. Come and borrow, we have a 4. Okay, now we have 10. 10 minus 9, sorry, 10 minus 9 is 1. Okay, from there we have 4 minus 4, the remainder is just 10. That means from there we can answer our questions here. Okay, let's say how many times he can fill his truck from the tank, from this 500 liter diesel tank. He can fill his truck 7 times, and then they say how many liters will be left in the tank. That will be, for this question, that will be 10 liter. Okay, can we just write it here? That will be 10 liter, and how many times? That is 7 times. Okay, the 7 times he can fill his tank, his truck. Okay, that is all for today, and here is your exercise. Okay, it's just about problem solving. Try to go through this problem solving and solve them. Okay, just try your best, and the solution will be provided in the next lessons. The next lesson. Okay, so we've come to the end of our today's lesson. So just to remind you again, guys, don't forget to wash your hands, sanitize, and avoid crowded place. And if you happen to go outside, don't forget to put on your mask. Okay, so